Well, today we've got a prime example of a highly educated idiot.
Why would you say you support ICE?
Yeah, because they would get rid of these rapists and murderers that killed American women.
So are all of the immigrants that come into America rapists and killists?
No.
Well, first point of contention, what is the word killist? That's what?
Oh, okay, so
let's get rid of these ones? You agree with that?
yeah.
Okay, so you support ICE removing them?
No.
Yeah! No. This girl doesn't even know what she supports. Like, I'm willing to bet money that cognitive dissonance and mental gymnastics are terms that she has in her lexicon and probably uses regularly against her ideological opposition, yet sits here and demonstrates those very things, those very concepts, with her own words.
I support the condemnation, as you said,
I'm sorry, condemnation? What even is that?
of a rapist. But you know, there are white rapists, there are black rapists, there are
white immigrant rapists as well.
Okay, but again, there are rapists of different colors.
Why does the color matter when it comes to rape?
You just made it about you just made it
No,
about
you did.
color. No, you did. You said
You brought up white rapists.
Okay, because you said that immigrants rape, right? So white people rape.
I didn't say immigrants rape. I said these immigrants raped.
No, ma'am, actually you did, because you can't separate immigration enforcement from race. Like, no one's sitting here saying that if you illegally came here from Norway that you shouldn't be deported because you're a white illegal immigrant. Get rid of them all. I don't care what color, what creed, what religion you are. If you came here illegally, get the fuck out. It's that simple. And as far as white rapists, what she actually means is American. And those folks, they should go to prison. Maybe forever. And they shouldn't be put in protective custody. They should be allowed to walk through Gen Pop and suffer the consequences of their actions as doled out by their fellow inmates. It's that simple.
Those immigrants raped. What about white people that raped?
What about them?
Are there no condemnations for them?
Absolutely.
Oh, there's that word condemnations again. You know, you could have wrote off the first time as a mistake. Maybe she's nervous, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But her using it the second time makes me think that she believes that that is an actual word.
Absolutely. We're condemning rape as a whole, but if these people wouldn't have been able to enter under Biden's open border policies, these women would still be alive today.
Right. So what about the people who are coming to America for a better life because they were experienced similar situations where they came from?
Yeah, they can come here for a better life. I'm all for legal immigration.
Legal immigration.
Yes, legal immigration. That's a thing that you can do.
Okay, so what about, so our president here, his name is Trump. That's a pretty racist man.
Well, now that this highly educated liberal woman realizes she can't defend her position, she's just going to go ahead and switch gears on over to Trump bad.
How? Give me an example of his racism.
News.
Give me one example. Just give me one example.
Just watch the news, sweetheart.
And she still can't defend her position. This woman asks for examples, and this other woman condescendingly says, watch the news, sweetheart. No, come on, darling. Come on, baby girl. You're so fucking smart. You're so highly educated. Why don't you spit some facts? Oh, because you can't.
There are plenty of examples.
Watch the news, sweetheart. Give me one example that he's racist.
Okay, Trump has flat out, flat with the racism.
And you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally.
Well, that kind of seems more like he's flat out condemning white nationalists and racists, but, you know, who wants to listen to that?
How?
Comments, concerns.
What comments? Name one comment that he said that was racist.
Okay.
Because if he's racist, I want to know, because I don't want to support a racist.
So you support Trump?
I do, yeah. Can you tell me why he's racist?
She supports Trump.
So we've been sitting here for nearly a minute now, and she has still yet to tell me one thing that Trump has said that's racist.
Okay, so if we're going to be quite honest, I couldn't give you a specific...
I know, you can't.
Yes, miss, all of us with, the ability to think rationally, all of us that could possess common sense, we already knew that you had no real argument.
Oh, no, I'm not done speaking. I couldn't give you specific because I don't pay attention to idiocy. And
okay.
That's idiot.
So if you're going to call someone racist, I think you should be able to prove it.
Watch the news.
But this right here is the real meat and potatoes of this whole video, so to speak. You know, she's going to sit here and have these strong opinions, so strong that she's actually going to go out and protest. She probably supports violent action against her political opposition. I don't know that for a fact, but I mean, just based on the general consensus of the left, you can pretty much assume that that is her position when it comes to political violence. But to sit here and have such strong opinions, to be willing to come out here and protest, and then to turn around and say, well, I don't actually know about anything I'm speaking on because I don't pay attention to idiots. That, ma'am, very clearly defines you as the idiot in this situation. Do you really not get that? And this, of course, is just more of that cognitive dissonance that I'm sure she loves to accuse her political opposition of.
Pull up a clip where he's racist. Go ahead.
Oh, great. I'm so glad you asked.
It must not have been racist enough to remember because you have to look it up.
And you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally.